Toka-kun. Wah! Ba-dum, ba-da-da-da, ba-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-bum. Ba-ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-ba, ba, ba-da-da, ba, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da. Oh my god! Wait, you can't hear this music I'm listening to. You thought that... Could you hear it? Can you hear it? Wait, can you hear the music I'm listening to? Or did I just sing that to nothing? Wait, can you... Could... Just like... Oh my god. Freaking... Whatever. I was like, wait, this source isn't very loud. I was like, they can hear it. They understand. This isn't me just being weird. Hi! Hi! Welcome! Sorry, I was fixing my headset was caught on something. Hi! I don't know what it is. I don't know if you've noticed this, but like every time we do one of these like sorts of like streams that are kind of more chill, I always put on the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond OST. I don't know what it is about like sorry, the Brilliant Diamond OST that I think is like really good. But I just think it's like it fits like basically all moods, you know? I think it's like a really good OST. I love listening to it. I think especially I like Heart Home City, I like Amity Square, I like the beach, I forget what that one's called. I like Verity theme. I know that everyone's like, oh, the best OST for Pokemon games is like Pokemon Black and White 2 or whatever. But I think they're wrong. But it's okay to be wrong, because it's an opinion. So technically they're not wrong. It depends on how I want to go about this. But hi! I hope you all have had a great weekend so far. I like, what do you call it? Let me turn my thing on. I didn't really, I started streaming late today because I thought I had plans today, but then my plans got canceled. So, I guess I'm just streaming at 8 for no reason. Well, I mean, streaming at 8. Me when I start the stream at like 8:12. Yeah, me when I stream at 8 and then I start at 8:12. Oh, beautiful. Wow! Thank you so much, Atlas. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. The Atlas has arrived, witnessed me. I've witnessed you. I have witnessed you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat, Atlas. Thank you. Thank you. I have witnessed. I don't know what type of witnessing you intend to have witnessed. So I guess I could do this too. Are you ready? I'm gonna witness you in reverency. Are you ready? I'm witnessing in reverency. Ready? Pog! That was me witnessing you. Yeah. Pog! Pog! Have you never had someone say Pog to you before? I have the Pog emote for a reason. It's cause it's fun to say, and my face does it really well. I don't know why I find the Heart Home City jam to be so... like, jammable. It's just so jammable. I'm getting so distracted by the Heart Home City daytime music. But today, we are, You know, I have to, like, I don't know if I ever said this to you guys, but I have this problem where, like, I always imagine that I have to control my model with my whole body. So I move, like, my whole body all the time, and sometimes that even messes up the tracking because I'm moving my whole body instead of just my head. But literally, all the tracking is from my head, and if I move my body, nothing actually changes. It's only the head that matters for VTuber tracking. So I don't know why I moved, like, my entire body. I remember once I was recording, a thing for, like, a concert I was in, and I was making so much noise moving in my, like, chair. My roommate knocked on my door. She was like, Toga, are you okay? Because I was, like, making so much noise in my old chair, like, moving around, trying to, like, track. And she was like, are you alright? Like, you're making a lot of weird noises. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just moving. I'm just moving. I'm just tracking. I'm sorry. Well, it depends on how well the tracking ends up working. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. As you know, actually, I guess actually I could give you guys some updates on the Donathon awards. Awards? Awards? That's not the right word. Award implies that it's like you did something and then you get an award, like best in show. What is the word I'm thinking of? It's not an award. It's you did the you hit the goals in the Donathon and you get awards? Award. Award? Award? Reward! The rewards! You're so yeah! The rewards! I was like, it sounds so wrong when I say award. That's not what I meant. The rewards! Yes! Your rewards! I can give you some updates on the rewards for the Donathon. Hi, Footy! Hi! 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 何が好き? チョコミントよりもあなた Sorry, I don't know why I started doing that. Hi, Footy! How are you? Welcome! We're signing Chekis today once I say the things I have to say. For the Donathon rewards, I actually have a couple of things already started, so hopefully the goal is to get it all done by maybe August or something. But I have the arms with the Crybaby, the asset is being drawn right now. The art for New Genesis is being drawn right now. The art for the jazz singer art's being drawn right now. I mean, I don't control when, like, people finish their commissions, but I did start the commissions. I also contacted the person making the 3D model, so that person is also working on that stuff right now. I put in an order for the trackers I need for the 3D model, so those are getting... I don't know when those will arrive, but they'll arrive one day. What else is coming or being worked on? Oh, next week I'm planning to do the first... I don't know if it will take more than one stream, but to start drawing the Crybaby model. And then after I finish drawing it, I'll get it rigged. And I'm planning to do the Bulldog Noodle stream either next week or the week after. I'll be so honest. The Bulldog stream will really just happen whenever I decide to clean my desk. That's so true. The only thing stopping me from doing the Bulldog noodles right now, I literally have the noodles right now in my apartment. I could cook them right now if I wanted to. The only thing stopping me right now is that I haven't cleaned my desk, and my desk is so cluttered that I can't do a hand cam. And I figured it's not gonna be as fun to watch me eat spicy noodles if you can't see me physically eat them. So I want to make it a hand cam, obviously. Oh yeah, Foodie, my desk is messy. I remember once I sent a picture of my desk to Yui and she was like, Toka. She was like, Toka, no. I was like, I know, okay. I'm aware. It got bad. It's bad right now. I have to fix it, but it's so bad right now. And the thought of cleaning it makes me want to perish, so I haven't fixed it. But I know that it's bad. I'm 1,001, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000% real in understanding that my desk is really bad right now. I genuinely don't even know how it ever got as bad as it was, like, as it is right now. Oh, here's the thing. I would never do a Donathon reward for a desk reveal. That is way, that is for like my desk without cleaning it. No way. I would do it if I would clean it, but I could never. I'd be too embarrassed. It's really bad. How many cans of Red Bull you got? Let me count how many Celsius cans I have on my desk right now. How about we count right now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 cans of Celsius sitting on my desk that are all empty. I have the pickle jar. I have a mustard jar. I have a bag of shredded squid. I have a bag of chips. I have the band that I put on my head for when I do my face routine. I don't know how that got there. That's because sometimes I don't do my face routine at night. Yeah, the mustard jar from the Donathon. I have an empty bag of passion fruit rounds from Trader Joe's. I have my old headset. I have a spoon. That's also from when I had the mustard. I have the spoon is still next to the jar. I have my old cup that I used to use for water, but I haven't taken it away and cleaned it. I have 3 cups of water. I have a bottle of vodka that's empty. And I have my lotion. But the lotion is for when I put it on my feet, because I don't know if I ever talked about this, but when I get really stressed, I don't know what it is, but when I get really stressed, like, the skin on my ankle gets really, really itchy. So I put lotion on my ankles so that it like calms down the itchiness. Because when I'm really stressed, my ankles get really itchy and I don't really know why. I looked it up and apparently you can get like stress itchiness. Like when you get stressed, you can get itchy. I don't know why that happens, but it happens to me on my ankles. So I have to have lotion because if I get stressed when I'm working, my ankles get really itchy and I have to put lotion on there to calm it down. You have had the same stuff on there from the weeks ago? Yeah, I have, but you know what? Nothing is liquidy, so nothing is molding, you know? So I'm not like Yui, you know? I don't have like, I'm not like Yui. I don't have like a child growing in one of my glasses, you know? Everything is empty if it's like there. Like the cups of like water, they're empty. The Celsius cans are empty. Nothing's growing. Well, actually, I don't know about that mustard jar. I don't know of what that mustard jar is doing. But I know of, I mean, I guess. She lets mold grow in classes, you know? I don't let mold grow, so... Who's the real one? You know, who has a messy desk? Me or the one with mold on her desk, okay? Yeah, I don't have any experiments, so am I the one that's a girl failure or is it you? You know, everyone puts empty cans somewhere, okay? But my empty cans don't have mold. So, that's all I can say. I don't know, I just... the thought of, like, bringing all of the cans to, like, the sink and, like, fixing it and like cleaning it, I'm like, that's so tiring. So I haven't done it, but I have to do it so I can do the bulldog noodles. I'm kind of using that as like a way to like force myself to clean this desk. I know that it's disgusting, because to me it's disgusting. I just haven't done anything. But I'll be so honest, it's really not as bad as my floor. So I shouldn't say that out loud. I shouldn't say that out loud. I don't know why I said that out loud. I have a problem. I shouldn't say that out loud. It's really not. The forever lost switch? Yeah. Look. I have a clear pathway from the door to my bed. What else can you ask for? I'm gonna be so honest with you. What else can you ask for? There is a clear, easy to walk on path from me to my chair and me to my bed. Is there actually a need for like anything else? Answer me that, you know? Is there genuinely a need for anything else? It's just clutter. It is just clutter. It's not like there's like empty bottles on the floor. It's like there's like clothes like thrown about, strewn about. Cause I think I've talked about this with Yui on stream. It's like I have 3 laundry baskets that are filled with clean clothes, and then all of the dirty clothes is on the floor, and then I will put like I'll use enough clothes from the clean laundry basket and then put those into a different clean laundry basket when I've used enough. And then I'll move the dirty clothes into a new laundry basket, do my laundry, come back. But I mean, like, my clothes aren't, like, that dirty, I'll be honest. Because what do? I stay at home, and then I take a shower every night. So, it's like, it's not like the clothes is that dirty. Like, I don't wear my clothes for multiple days. So, it's like, I've never had my clothes be bad. And if one of my clothes is like the reason I'm washing them is because they're wet, then it's like I will wash the laundry immediately if it's like something is wet versus like if it's like just clean, worn like for a day. I just hate folding my laundry. I like folding my laundry actively makes me so upset. I don't really understand why. I get like pouty about it. I can't fold my laundry. I hate folding my laundry. I fold my laundry like maybe once a month. But I do my laundry like every week, but I fold my laundry like once a month. And I don't even fold all of it. I fold the stuff that I just think needs to be folded and put away so it's easy to access. I genuinely hate folding my laundry. I think it's the worst chore in the world. I would rather wash dishes, and I also really hate washing the dishes. I just think there's something about laundry that really pisses me off in a way that I can't describe. I like genuinely can't describe it. I don't know what it is. It just pisses me off. It like tickles something in my head that makes me angry, irrationally angry. But like, the rest of the clutter in my room is like boxes. I don't know if you've ever like. Well, I have an iron. It's like at the foot of my bed. I have like an ironing board. I have a small cheap ottoman that I put a tiny ironing board on, and that is at the foot of my bed because I iron my clothes before I wear it out. Basically, like I iron almost all of my clothes before I wear it out because I like to look very crisp when I leave the house. So I don't really have wrinkled clothes because I iron them before I wear them every time. Because it takes like no time to iron clothes. Like, but I don't know. Then the rest of the clutter in my room is like boxes. Because I'm really bad at throwing out boxes because I feel like they're... Do you ever like get that anxiety that you might want to have the box for something that you really don't need to keep the box for? Like I mean, I only have one figure. I was really like every figure. I have one figure. But I have the box for that figure. By the way, that box is gigantic. I have, like, the box for... I play... In my free time, I can't play this on stream because it won't work, but I have the Taiko no Datsujin Switch game. I haven't played it ever since I lost my Switch, but I do have it and I do play it. But I have the Taiko no Tatsujin Switch game with the drum. I like playing that game when I find my Switch and whenever I have my Switch, you know? And the box is still here. Like, there's the box for, my old... I forget what this computer part is. I have a couple of boxes of, like, my, ciders I was drinking. I have a box for my old CPU. I have a box that's from Amazon. You know, I just have a lot of boxes on the floor. I have to recycle them, probably. I don't know where to put them because I don't have room in my room to put them anywhere else. And I don't have anywhere else to, like, hide them. And, like, I don't know what to do with them. You have to hand wash everything? That is insane. How does... What? Do they even sell stuff to wash clothes that you can use with your hands? Isn't detergent, like, really bad for your hands? Do you, like, wear gloves to do that? I feel like that has to be really terrible for your skin. Yeah, I hate... Okay, so I don't have in-unit laundry. I have, like, there's a laundry room at my complex, and I have to go and, like, walk there to do the laundry. And we don't have a lot of machines for the amount of people who live in my building. Because there are some I don't know what it is, but like, I guess maybe that's why my rent is pretty good, is because I think I'm one of the only units that doesn't have a laundry machine in unit. Scrub away, you don't use gloves. Hazel, that's horrible for your skin, I think. You might want to get gloves. Like, reusable gloves. But like, I hate having to go to the floor that has the, like, laundry and then, like, do my laundry there. I mean, the washboards do exist, but I just haven't ever seen people, like, do that with, like, without, like, gloves. And, like, I guess in my head, like, so here's a fun fact about me. I've never washed laundry without using it like a Tide Pod or a Tide Pod adjacent item. I don't know how to measure out the fluid liquids for laundry machines because I wasn't allowed, and I still am not allowed, to do my laundry at home when I go home because my Tokuma doesn't trust me to do basically anything. So I'm not allowed to do the laundry because I won't do it right. I don't know if you've ever had like people in your life who's like, you won't do it right, so you can't do it. Like, I wasn't allowed to do my laundry because she was like, you won't do it right. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm also not supposed to do the dishes, but I do it sometimes. I do the dishes when, if I visit home and my Tokuma falls asleep on the couch, I do the dishes for her, and then she gets upset at me for doing the dishes because I don't do them correctly. But I'm not technically supposed to do the dishes, but I do it sometimes because I want to help. But I'm not supposed to do the dishes because she says I do them wrong. It's like, I'm not supposed to, like, do XYZ. Wait until now? No, I mean, I haven't lived at home for a couple of years, but it's like, when I visit. Oh, she just doesn't think that it's good enough. Like, you never have, like, you know, it's like one of those parental things, you know, where it's like they taught you, but it's like, it's never the same. Like, it's never actually right, you know? It's one of those parental things, you know, where it's like they watch you do it with, like, a Hawkeye, and they're like, it's not right. Yes! What is the question? It's like, she's taught me how to, like, bake and cook certain things, but every time I do it, she's like, why are you doing it like that? I'm like, would you ever be down to do more meet and greets? I will probably do meet and greets if we ever are at cons, and I will do them for events like donathons and stuff like that. It's kind of like a thing where it's like you don't normally just do meet and greets just to do them. So I will probably do more meet and greets for things like any other donathons I do in the future, or maybe for like a charity event or for cons. But I probably won't do them like as like a regular thing or anything like that. But I don't have a problem with the meet and greets. I had a great time doing the meet and greets. I thought it was really fun. I was very happy to meet all of you. So that was a really nice time. I enjoyed that. And I like I like not knowing where anyone is when I talk to them, because I see my model on the screen and I hear you talk and I'm like, I don't know which side of the screen I should be looking at, because Discord flips your VTuber Studio camera. And then like, I don't know which box is where when I'm talking to it, so that I'm like, oh, hi, I hope you think that I'm looking at you. I don't know where you are, but I'm hoping that you are feeling like I'm looking at you. So that's not awkward, because it'd be so awkward in my head if like I was looking away and then like you were talking to me and I was looking away from like your window. Yeah, I mean, if there's a store near you that wants to do a VTuber meet and greets and SVP gets contacted, I would love to do a meet and greet. Really? Yippee! In fact, I'm doing laundry right now. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing meet and greets. I've always had fun. Why does that sentence sound fake? I've always had fun. No, that's a real sentence. That's not a fake sentence. Why does it sound weird coming out of my mouth? I've always had fun. I think there's something wrong with my brain today. It's working at like 0% capacity. Well, I only had half a can of caffeine today, so maybe that's the problem. I only had half a can of Celsius today. I didn't have the full can. Must be an issue with the with the only having like 100 milligrams of caffeine versus 200 milligrams of caffeine. You said had? I've always have had fun. I've always had a good time. I've always had a good time. I'll change the phrase. I've always had a good time talking to people at meet and greets that I've done. So I would never be opposed to doing more meet and greets. I don't know what it is, the difference between I've always had fun versus I've always had a good time that makes me feel like it's not like it's like not a bad sentence. I don't really know what that was. I was glitching. Yeah. I would love to. I like talking to people. I think it's fun. I don't know if you've noticed that. I like talking to people. It's crazy. Whoa. You know? I've always had fun. What do you say? How do you say it? Like, why do I talk like that? When it comes to like, talking to people in real life, I'm not the biggest fan. But when it comes to talking to like people online, like through a screen, I don't really have a problem. I think it's fun. I like listening to people talk. I like hearing interests and stuff, you know? And like, I think it's a great opportunity if like people have things they want to say about like things they want me to do or things that they like that I do. Helps me understand things that I should keep doing and stuff like that, you know? Yeah! I love events like that too. I mean, like, I hope in the future that SVP is able to be at a lot more of events and conventions and opportunities to have us out in the world, getting to greet and say hi and know people and connect with more people who aren't people who currently watch us and people who do watch us, you know? I just think that that would be great. So I hope that in the future there is the ability to do more of those sorts of things. If that makes sense. Ooh, Sakura-kan? Yeah! Is that the one that had the, Ooh, I think I saw a post of, I think they had a couple of VTubers there this week? Or was it this week or last week? I saw pictures because I saw Echo. I saw Echo was there. I think. Was Echo there? I think I'm remembering right. That's the con that Echo was at, right? There was like a... I think Echo posted a picture of her on like a screen or something? Is that the one that Echo was at? I think Echo was at that. And... Who else do I think I remember? Oh, I think Riru? Riru was also at Sakura-con, I think? Ooh, okay. Yeah! I don't really keep track of cons because I don't normally go to cons. I just... What do you think? What do you think? Why do I say things like that? What do you think? What I think? What am I asking is if me when I ask you a question when I'm about to answer the question because it's for me to answer. I like, the thing about cons that I find intimidating is first of all that there's a lot of normally people there, but also like I don't do cosplay. I tried to do a cosplay once and then it like kind of turned me off from cosplaying because I wanted to do a Daibanana cosplay and I had like extra birthday money, so I thought, oh, you know, I'll spend my extra birthday money and buy my first cosplay. So I ordered a cosplay of the Daibanana outfit from Review Starlight. And they asked for my body proportions, so I measured my body proportions and I sent them to the company to get the proportions correctly. And then I got the cosplay and it was like too small around like the shoulders and chest, but it was too big around like the waist and hips, and then like the material didn't fit correctly. And I was like, huh. You know, because I spent more than like $100 on this thing. And I was like, oh. So it kind of turned me off from like cosplaying, because because I spent all this time learning how to make the wig look the right way. And I was like, was like, oh well, I know how to sew. I make plush toys and stuff. I can sew plush animals, but I'm not very good at sewing. I'm really bad at sewing clothes. I'm really bad at sewing clothes, which is crazy because my cousin actually loves sewing clothes. So it runs in the family, the sewing thing, but I only really sew like plush toys and stuff, you know? There's a Sakura-con commercial? I didn't even know that cons had commercials. I got to meet Ashton and Mamie? Really? That's so exciting! I wanted to meet Feyurumi, but I didn't get the chance. Oh, yeah, I mean, you know, I like, because it's just like, I feel like a part of the con experience is the ability to cosplay, you know? There's a couple, like, Serena always talks about cosplay, and there's like a couple of cosplays I would love to try out one day, but I'd have to like convince myself that I could order the cosplay and it would turn out fine. You know what I mean? I would have to convince myself that I could get the cosplay and it would turn out okay this time, you know? Because I don't have the type of money where I can just like get a cosplay because I want to get a cosplay for funsies, unless I like put the money aside for it. Because I spend so much of my money on projects for VTubing that in my head, like, the cost of paying for cosplays just doesn't really make sense to me. But I have always wanted to cosplay one day as like I don't know if you guys watch Suisei, but there's like an outfit of hers that I think is just like so beautiful, and I just really want to cosplay it one day, but it's like too much money for in my brain. I'm like, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, who cares? But I do really like cosplayers. I think they're so... Oh my god, on my feed yesterday, I saw the most beautiful Daya cosplay. I was like, holy crap, how do I become that? It was someone cosplaying Daya from Hoseki no Kuni. Like, she had the most beautiful like way that she did the wig to have like the refractive like gem hair, and she was doing the dress, you know, the white if you watch or you read Hoseki no Kuni, you'll know that there's like a Daya outfit where it's like a white dress with a skirt that flares outwards, and it has like this really big like skirt that like flows out like almost like lotus petals, and then like she had like a giant big white bow on the back of her head. It's one of my favorite Daya outfits in Hoseki no Kuni. Yeah, lustrous. I love Hoseki no Kuni. It's part of what inspired my design. Daya is my favorite. That's why my hair looks like this. Well, I like Fosh too, but Daya is like, I think is like one of the most beautiful characters I've ever seen in an anime or manga. But I saw the most beautiful Daya cosplay last night. I was like, holy crap, how do people do that? That's like insane. Cause like, I just never understood how people could like figure out a way to actively replicate the hair for Land of the Lustrous and stuff, you know? I guess for some of them I could understand it more, but like for Daya's hair, it's very like multicolored, iridescent, you know? Versus like if you are doing something more like lapis, I could see lapis being a little bit easier. But like, I do also like the problem also with cosplaying is that like when you go to the con and then someone's cosplaying, people will ask you to take a picture, and then like if I was wearing a cosplay and someone asked me to take a picture, I think I might just like run out of the building and never return. If I was at a con and someone asked me to take a picture with my cosplay, I think I might just leave the building and never return. Cause like you know, like I just don't take pictures at all. You know? Like, cause when I have gone to cons in the past, my friends always cosplay, and then I'm just kind of like the normie looking one. And I'm always just the normie looking one. And like, they would always get stopped for pictures and stuff, and I'm always like, oh. Like, I just don't understand. And it's part of the con experience, so I get it. Like, that's what everyone, like, people expect that. People don't mind it, people want that. Like, one of my best friends always, like, one of my best friends is, like, a really big cosplayer. And she always spends so much time making these amazing cosplays to wear to con, and so, once I went to con with her and she had like the most amazing cosplays and she was so good. I guess the cosplay that she does is pretty common, so I guess it doesn't matter if I say it. She's like a really good Shadowheart cosplayer from Baldur's Gate 3. And she looks so good at Shadowheart. And like she always gets like people wanting to take pictures and I'm always like, that's crazy. Cause I think I would run out into the abyss, actually. I don't. You know? I'm like, oh, crazy. Ooh. Because I'm not one of those people, like, normally that would say, like, I mean, I say that I would run away, but I probably would say yes with, like, a big, like pain in my chest. I'd be like, okay. They'd be like, smile, and I'd be like, huh. I'm really bad at saying no. Like I don't know how to do that type of thing. I'm very like I'm very non-confrontational as a person. I mean that's why people like forget my order at a restaurant and I'll wait like I've the maximum of time I've waited for a meal at a restaurant was about 2 hours. Like I was with a group of friends and the people like they took our order and then they took 2 hours and I wasn't confrontational. The two friends I was with were not confrontational and we waited for 2 hours for them to deliver this meal and then we brought it up to them and then they said like, oh, so sorry, and they said they would get it to us and they brought one dish out and not the rest of it. And then at a certain point we just left. And like I've sat at like a coffee shop when I would like go to do work at a coffee shop and like I will sit there and like 40 minutes will pass and then like I'll be like, hello, can I have my coffee? And then they'll apologize, obviously, and they'll bring me my order, but it's like, I'm very bad at, like, feeling like I don't want to ever bother people, you know? So it's like, I don't like saying no and stuff like that. I don't like doing that type of thing, you know? It's like, oh, I just don't want to, ever cause, like, any sort of, like, how do you like convey? I don't like ever causing any sort of like disruption or feeling of like bad because like I'm in my head in my shoes, you know, like if I had forgotten someone's coffee order I'd be like, oh my god, like I'd feel horrible. So I try really hard to just tell myself if I just wait long enough it'll happen. And then when I go up and I feel bad whenever they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm like death. Oh. Oh my god, I just remembered right now. Wait. Sorry. Have I ever do would you, could you in a boat? Would you, could you everywhere? Would you, could you something's there? Not in a house, not on a mouse, not here or there, not anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Sorry, I was... Okay. I'm correcting a thing that I should have done. Sorry. I forgot. Here you go. I forgot. Sorgi. If you wanna add to server. I had to do that for the other one too. I like randomly, like in the middle of me talking was like, oh my god. I never sent Yui or Serena their birthday emotes. Other than like me showing like the versions of them that they could use for just the like birthday streams. Like at this exact moment, I had like the remembrance that I never sent them the things, so they never had the ability to add them to the server. Can you believe it took me this long to like remember? Yui's birthday was in February. truly running on 0.1% today. You know, I'm really on at this point in my day considering grabbing the rest that Celsius can in the fridge and finishing off my Celsius right now. I'm genuinely considering drinking caffeine at like almost 9 p.m. at night. I'm like genuinely considering consuming the rest of my caffeine at like 9 o'clock at night. They came out with a special flavor of my favorite ice cream place and they ran— oh! Insane. That's true. I will be up until like probably 5 a.m. So, I mean, who am I gonna complain? 12 a.m. here in same. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, okay, so I always say like, oh, I always say don't do what I do. So don't do what I did or will do or could do. But when I was in like, obviously no one ever drinks underage and I don't condone that, so don't do that. But when I was in high school, I don't condone this, and I obviously never did this. This is hearsay. But when I was in high school, I remember having like vivid memories of like hanging out with like my friends. We would have like a sleepover, and we would be like drinking, obviously, because yeah, and like I would like chase like whiskey or like vodka with like Red Bull. Like at like 2 in the morning, we would like be hanging out watching like movies or TV on my television, and I would be like, we would all be like sitting like my group of theater girlfriends and I would be like sitting on like my bed, and like we would be taking shots and like chasing it with Red Bull. And they say you really shouldn't do that, but I will be so honest with you, the taste of Red Bull covers the taste of whiskey really, really well. So, but don't do that. Not good for you. Shouldn't do that. And I obviously never did that. But I'm so used to energy drinks now, and I think that was probably part of it. It's such a good taste. Like, why does it taste so good if it's so bad for you, you know? It tastes so good. One time, waiting for my food at Chili's, and the server came in the bathroom. Oh, that's so cool! What the heck? That's really chill. I don't know, I'm like... You know, like, yeah, everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't actually think black coffee tastes bad. I've had black coffee since I was in like, what, ever since like the 8th grade, I've drank black coffee. It was kind of like, I like the taste of like, but it depends on if it's acidic or not, because I don't like acidic black coffee. I would rather not. Just doesn't matter how tired I am. If the coffee is acidic, I don't really like drinking it without like sugar and milk. But if it's a mellower blend, I will just drink it by itself. I don't really need any cream or sugar, but it's dependent on if it's acidic, because I really, really hate acidic black coffee. I don't know what it is, but the acidity makes me like want to throw something. It makes me feel aggressive. I don't like feeling aggressive. I like feeling very nothing and chilled. Black coffee, blech, ugh, icky. What is it called? Oh, if you guys didn't see today, I know where everything is. I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never want to hear you say I want it that way. Okay, I was trying to find... Have I ever tried other VTuber coffees? Yes, I have. I once, when I was at a con, tried, the Uruka coffee, and the Panko coffee, and the, what is it? The Panko, Uruka, and, ID. And I think maybe the Erica? I forget the last one I tried. Of the phase coffees. They were a little acidic for me. But but my friends who tried them also, like, some of them liked them, some of them didn't. It was really like, I liked the Ponko one, and I sort of liked the Iody one, but unfortunately, I love Uruka. She's my sibling, but her coffee is not for me, and that's because it's too acidic. But if you like more acidic coffee, I don't think her, like, the blend itself wasn't bad. It was just too acidic for me. Like, the generalized taste of it was good. It was just like the acidicness was too much for my palate. You know? Like, I just don't think it was like for me, the flavor wise. The flavor wise was good. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find the thing. I heard the Nasa coffee was good. I think Nasa is so cute. I think her model is so cute. I think her design is so cute. I've never had her one before though, because I don't buy phase coffee. But if I'm at a con for any reason and they offer phase coffee, I always take it. So like, I have had that before. But I was gonna chill this. So I don't know if you guys know this, but today, Serena and I were in another Shiro's concert. Another Shiro Fest 2025. So this is the concert if you didn't see it. But I was in a song called I was about to butcher the name of that song so bad. I was in Treacherous Alamad. I was in this word, the first word in that, is really hard for me to say. Treacherous Alamand. Which I was really happy to sing, because it reminded me a lot of like a Revstar song. If you guys don't know, Revstar is like my favorite anime in like the whole world. Yeah, lots of pretty women. There were a lot of V-singers that I really admire, and I guess they're not technically V-singers or VTubers because they stream, but I mean, I think of them as V-singers because I listen to a lot of covers. Like, I find Odessa, the vampire Odessa, I think her voice is just so gorgeous, and I really look up to her singing voice, and so I was really happy to hear her part in the concert as well. But we were both in it. I really liked the song that I was in. I thought it was so funny when I saw who I was singing with. I was like, oh my god, we both have like... I mean, she's like... Is she like a goat or a cow? Bomi? I don't know. But she has ears like mine, and she has horns. I was like, oh. Obviously, I'm a diamond. I'm not bovine. But we both have ears that are similar and horns, so. Whatever. And stuff. But, there's that. And then also, if you weren't there last night, I was also in Dreamy Etudes' 2.0 debut outfit mini concert with Rena. I was sitting right next to Rena! And also, I'm not in this, but I wanted to shill it anyway. I'm not in this, but I did want to just shill it anyway. Because I didn't get the chance to watch this today because I was kind of busy, but... Yeah, I'm not a demon, I'm a daimon. It's a type of mused godlike creature, but my hair is made of crystals. I don't know if you can see that here. Oh, whoa, I went really big. Whoa, don't look at that. Oopsies. Sorry. Whoopsies. I need to be covered. Otherwise, you're gonna notice I took my arms off. Otherwise, you'll know I took my arms off. See? You can see it in my hair. It like moves in the light. You can like see the shiny parts. Went to listen to Leora's covers the other day and you mentioned them. Bathtub and Neon Trust is great. Her cover Vampire Identity. Yeah! I love Leora's voice so much. Hard-headed. I am an Aries. That is true. I am hard-headed. I thought you were a shiny cow. No, no. I'm not a shiny cow. I'm not a shiny cow. I don't say moo. I don't say moo. I'm not a shiny cow. What? Why does everyone think I'm a cow? I'm not a cow. I'm not a cow. I'm not a cow. I've never been like a cow. I'm not a cow. You thought I was a cow too? Why does everyone think I'm a freaking cow? I have wings and a tail. I have wings and a tail. I'm not a cow. I have wings and a tail. Hi, Minin. I have a devil tail. I have a devil tail and devil wings. I understand when people are like, I think you look like when people are like, oh, I think you look like a demon. I'm like, that's fine. That makes sense. When they're like, oh, I think you look like a sheep. I don't really get it, but I'm like, okay. When they're like, I think you look kind of like a goat. I'm like, you know, maybe, I don't know. When they're like, you look like a cow. I'm like, how? What have I ever done to look like a cow? My hair is blue. Bluish white. No, it is literally rainbow colored. Look at it move. It's rainbow colored. It has green, yellow, red, orange, pink, blue, purple. First you bullied Mirren into thinking that she was a horse, and now you're bullying me into thinking that I'm a cow. And you know what? You all missed out on your freaking opportunity to ask me to wear a cowkini for my spicy art because you asked me to be a jazz singer. So you'll never see me in a cowkini because you didn't ask for it. Thinking I'm a cow. They're all crazy. It's insanity. You're all insane. I look like a diamond. I know no one knows what a diamond is. I know no one knows, okay? I wrote my own lore. And you know what? When I was writing my lore, I was like, I know that it's stupid. Okay? When I was making my lore, I looked at it and I was like, no one's gonna know what that is. Everyone's gonna think you're mispronouncing the word demon, or that you're trying to spell it specifically to be cool and unique, like a diamond. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I was aware. Okay, I wrote it myself. I knew. But I did it anyway. Because it was funny. I did it because I thought it was funny and I did it. Okay? I love putting word plays and things. I was like, a diamond? Oh yeah, like a diamond? Oh yeah, like diamonds in the sky! Ooh, whoa! Yeah, it's an interesting mythical creature lore thingy. So about this daimon, you know, like Diamond City Lights. Yeah, you mean the cover by Hoshizora Miren? Don't forget to stream the Diamond City Lights cover by Hoshizora Miren. That's right, I won't stop plugging, and if she doesn't stop plugging, she won't stop plugging. Head to the roof and you get the ground running. Then it say something like to live for fun. Your head gets smart and your brain gets dumb. So much to do, so much to say. I don't know any of these lyrics. I've never really watched Shrek. I really honestly have never seen Shrek. Oh my god, I've only seen the musical version of that show, even though the movie's super popular, you know, and I never spent all the time. Okay. Anyway, I never showed you guys what I was literally talking about. I was trying to plug the Elysion Sound Horizon 20th anniversary fan concert that Pam literally streamed 3 hours ago. I don't want to watch Shrek. What? No! No! I mean, I've seen Shrek the musical. It's like basically the same thing, isn't it? That's basically the same thing, right? I saw the musical. I don't need to see the movie. Musical Pog. I mean, I've heard that it's really good. I have. But Pam put out this today. I don't really want to watch Shrek. Because I already saw the musical. I don't need to see the movie. The musical is just like the movie, but with music, is it not? Let your freak flag fly. Let your freak flag fly. Da 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 da. And then there's the one that's really popular. It was also a TikTok sound for it, where it's like, I know it's today. I know it's today. Musical, the first movie, yes. Nope. You know, it's Atlas. Also, don't be scared of me. What? Why would you be scared of me? I'm not scary. I saw the musical, and it was great. Very good. Very good. It has, what's her name? The really popular theater person I normally know the name of? What's her name? Shrek the Musical. 2013 film capturing the first movie. It has Fiona is... oh, I forgot that it's by Jeannie Tesori. Sun Foster! Sun Foster was Fiona. Well, okay, so Puss in Boots 2, that's the one that just came out, right? The newest one? Puss in Boots. I saw that one, though. I saw Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. That movie is phenomenal, by the way. I love Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. It's one of my favorite movies of that year that came out. I liked Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. That was a phenomenal movie. I also like, I've actually seen several Puss in Boots movies, but I haven't seen Shrek. Is that weird? List of Puss and Boots movies. So I watched Puss in Boots franchise. Can I still see? Oh my god, Cars 2! I love Cars 2! I also like the Puss in Boots movie with Mittens in it. That one's really good. Ooh, I love Rise of the Guardians. Rise of the Guardians is a phenomenal movie. What is the Cars movies? Cars movies list. Which are the ones that there? What order is it again? So I watched Cars the original. Saw Cars 2. Cars 2. Oh, that's the spy one. I like Cars 2. I also saw Cars 3, but I prefer Cars 2, and I like Cars 1, obviously, because it's obviously a traditional song, you know? You don't have to watch Shrek to enjoy Puss in Boots. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, obviously Obviously, I watched Puss in Boots because it has cats. Because the main character's a cat. Cars 2 has the highest body count? Like, people died? Is that true? People died making Cars 2? I didn't know people died. What happened? Oh, the plot! I thought you meant like in real life, like the production team. I was like, people died making Cars 2. I was like, I didn't hear about that. You mean like character deaths. I was like, I thought you meant like animators. I was like, what happened in the studio? Yeah, that would have definitely been in the it would have definitely been in the news if like the actual team making cars like were in the hospital thing, you know? That would have been insane. But okay, wait. So we have to at least like start this. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. So this is how we do this, okay? So there are 3 options for the PNG of me that you can have with you for these Chekis. So there's this one. This is option 1. Then there's also option 2. Then there's also option 3. So when I call out your name, if you're in the chat, you tell me whether you want 1, 2, or 3. And then we go with 1. And then you, yeah, these are the Cheki rewards for the Donathon. And then you will tell me if there's something that, like, you would like me to, like, specifically draw for the doodles and stuff. So, like, oh, there's no worries, Emily. So, like, if you're like, oh, I would like, a bunch of, like, hearts and, like, flowers, then I'd be like, okay, I'll draw hearts and flowers. And then if, like, you don't know what you want, then well, I should do my round brush. If you don't know what you want, then that's also fine. I'll just do something specific anyway, and then I'll sign my name on it. If you're like, I want diamonds, I want you to draw a sea bunny, I want you to draw, I don't know, a lemmy snail. If you want me to draw, like, I don't know, stars or something, then I will do that, you know? Maybe I should do a mimic pen. Should I do a mimic pen? Maybe that's more like realistic if I use a mimic pen. But you just tell me. And then when you get sent this, it won't have this background color. It'll be like a basic PNG like this with the art and the drawings on the side. So that way you can easily overlay yourself in any way you want behind you. You know? Could always draw an Among Us. If someone requests to have an Among Us, then that is totally fine. Yes, this is something that will be what I want to include for most any event thing that I have where you donate to get a certain goal. I think this I want to keep. Draw a Crybaby and a Calkini. I would do that. Am I gonna see the Chainsaw Man movie when it comes out in October? I've never seen Chainsaw Man, so I probably will not watch the Chainsaw Man movie. I also do not go to the movie theater. I hate going to the movie theater. Not in the bad way. Not in the bad way. I just think that it's too loud and too expensive. It's too loud and too expensive to go to the movie theater, I'll be honest. Chicken jockey! But, okay. We're gonna do this in like 1 second. I'm gonna quickly get water and then I'll be right back and we'll start doing the Chekis and we can still talk about whatever we want. So, we'll be right back. 1 second. Oh, cocoon! Hello, I'm back with water. Don't forget to drink water, by the way. I do that all the time. I drank a lot of water today, but normally I forget to drink water. But it's important. I actually like the taste of water. I don't know if you guys also do that, but I really actually like the taste of water, genuinely. I think it's so tasty, but I only like to drink filtered water. So I'm also a little bit of a bougie person in that way. I don't like drinking, like, tap water. You know? I just like the way it tastes in my mouth. I don't know what it is. There's like, and every bottled water has a different taste too. I don't normally drink bottled water because I have like a Brita filter, but like I feel like every water tastes different. And so like, yeah, icy cold water where you hear the ice swish around the cup is so good. Like, I like how it feels in my mouth. Yeah. Well, like, some of them I feel like taste like, you can taste the minerals. Like, I really like, there's, like, Fiji water. I like Fiji water. I like, I don't like Dasani. I know some people love Dasani. I don't like Dasani. I do not like... No worries, Dave. No worries. I like, what is it, that brand? I like the one with the, I like Evian. I like Arrowhead, weirdly enough. Which I heard is just glorified tap water. I like Smart Water, but I only drink Smart Water at the airport. Thanks, Mino. That's so funny, thank you. Well, welcome, Stave. But I like a bunch of different flavors of water. I like a bunch of different flavors. I call them flavors, they're all brands. Me, when I say I like my favorite flavor of water as if it's not a brand. Well, Crystal Geyser is kind of one that only tastes good if it's ice cold. I don't like Crystal Geyser if it's like tepid. Because there are some brands of water I can drink tepid and I'm like, this is still delish. You know? Like, I think that like, that was the most Yui thing I ever heard myself say in my life. It can be tepid, it's still delish. It's so Yui coded. Specifically like, I think Smart Water always tastes good. But I think I associate Smart Water with like the airport. You know? I don't like ice water, but it has to be still colder than room temp. Yeah, I mean, I don't drink any water at any temperature. When I did theater, like, the whole thing was, like, you always had to drink room temperature water. Or hot, like, not hot, but warm or room temperature water. Because when you drink cold water, it actually shocks your vocal cords. So if you want to sing, you shouldn't. Oh, that was so bad. Sorry. I was like, I said that word, and then I felt my teeth hit each other in, like, a weird way. Do you ever have that happen to you? Like, my teeth, like, weirdly touched when I said that word, and I could feel my, like, whole spine tingle from how my teeth touched together. I don't know if you guys experience that often, but, like, sometimes when I talk, I feel my teeth touch in a weird way, and it makes my spine tingle, like, in the bad way. I'm like, ooh. Ugh. How many brands of water have you tried? I've tried a lot of different brands of water, because I like to try new brands of them. Because I like the taste of water, so I like to try different brands of water. Yeah, like the click, click, click feeling. I do think it's interesting that you can, like, depending on how I open my mouth for my model, you can see both of my teeth. See? Because sometimes you, like, see both, sometimes you only see the top. But, like, when my mouth is relaxed, you see both my top and bottom teeth. Water review stream 1? Honestly, one day, if I can collect enough bottles of water, I will do a water review taste test. It'll be the stupidest stream ever. Me when I'm like, watch a VTuber with a hand cam, review bottles of water, rank them from S tier to D tier. And you know what's crazy? I say that it's like stupid and boring, but I would literally watch that. I say it's boring, but I would literally watch that because whenever a water review comes onto my recommended page, I watch water reviews. I've seen several actually of people doing water reviews. I think they're so entertaining. I don't know why, but I love water review. I love those types of content. I think they're amazing. Sorry, I had a big yawn. Oopsie. But let me look at the list of the people we have to do these for. Brown dough drink. I don't know that one. Let me look. Where is my list of people? Let me find the list. The list. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, the first one is Conclaver. Conclaver, are you here? Conclaver, are you here? Hello? Hello? Toka number 2? Okay, this one. What would you like on this one? So first I'm gonna merge this one. And I'm gonna name this layer Conclaver. Rename. Conlevier. Okay. Crybaby in a bikini. With anything else I want to add. Okay. Crybaby in a bikini. A little bit smaller. He's going to have the little horns. This is like so... Do you guys remember during pre-debut when like Yui drew this drew Custard but like in a bikini? I feel like it's giving that. It's giving very Custard in a bikini. Oh, why is it? What eraser am I using? That is ugly. Oh, that's a painting brush. No wonder. Me when I look at the brush I'm using, why does that look bad? It's a painting brush. That's not meant to erase. And then let's do like a little sweaty. Wait. Look, he's so sweaty. He's so sweaty. Let's draw a little. He's got the like the straw. I guess yours is kind of becoming beach themed, I'll be honest. I'll do B, yeah, I'll do B right here. Okay. You're gonna see, this is what like a sketch of me looks like when it's like not highly detailed. Are you ready? Oop. Why did I do that like that? Saxophone. I know the bees only have 6 legs. Oh, why did I spell y'all like that? Okay. And then I'm gonna do my little signature for you. It's gonna be big first and then I'm gonna minimize it. Because I can't do it small. Oh. Why is my network interrupted? Okay, it's fine. Here we go. The head. Swoop. Oh. Swoop. Oh. Swoop. Oh. Swoop. Oh. 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 Swoop. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh. There you go. There's the first Cheki. What do you think? help you like it. It is of many things all collided on this in the theme. If you think about it, the Crybaby at the bottom can be at a beach jazz concert right now. You know when you go to the beach jazz concert? But that's the first one! Yippee! Beach jazz concert, sipping some cider? So true. I wish I was at the beach sometimes sipping cider. We got this next one we're gonna do. Let me see the next person. Let's see. Who else is... The next one is, Vanali. Vanali! Are you there, Vanali? Wait, I want to change the song. There's my window that's playing this music. Number 1? Okay! Number 1. Where the heck is my Microsoft Edge tab? Hello? Hello? There it is. No, ew. No, ew. There we go. Oh, wrong option. Duplicate. Okay, Vanali, is there anything you would like on this? Or should I just draw whatever? Do you have any specific request of something you'd like? Whatever? Okay. Let's see. Ah. Now this one. It's like a super powered pen. Whoa, crazy. You have like your little artist cap. Finale, the Crybaby. And then you got your like You're right. It only is like a goat. I don't know why I keep going back into this corner to draw. Like I'm like unable to draw in any other corner. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let me go back to this corner to draw my art and then bring it somewhere else on this page. You know, this started off as me drawing a goat. I don't know why this became me drawing a cat. This was supposed to be a goat. I don't know why I started doing that. This was supposed to be a goat. I'll be so honest. We should keep drawing the goat. I wish I could draw with my eyes closed. That'd be kind of convenient. Why is this goat just a cat? Why does this goat look like a cat? It looks just like an edited cat. It's supposed to be a goat. This is a goat. This is supposed to be a goat. I promise you, Vanelli, this is supposed to be a goat. I don't know why it looks like a freaking cat. This is the goat. But you totally a goat, meow. And then that should give you like that's not how that looks. That just looks like edited kanji. I was trying to give you like a sea anchor, and that looks like literally just kanji that I edited to look like the Starbucks symbol. I know how the anchor looks. Ooh, now I should do What's that thing look like? Oh, I need a reference for this specific little guy. Is it called, what is this character called? What is it? What is it? Whoa. 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 What is it called? Why can't I find what this is called online easily? Jeez. Gee willikers. What's the name of that thing? There's like Vanilla, you have this thing in your on your bio. It's like Gigi Murin's like little squiggly shrimp looking thingy. It's like this like, it's like yellow and it has a really funny little smile on it and it looks kind of like a shrimp tempura. Oh, it's called a grem? Okay. I need a reference for grem. Let me look for the grem. I'll be so honest with you, I like Gigi and I love her covers. I don't watch her because I feel tired when I watch her. She's too energetic. I get tired watching her. But I think she's super cute and I like all of her covers. I just get so tired when I watch her. She has too much energy. I'm so low energy. But I know you like Gigi because you have the Oshi mark. And your Twitter profile has that Grem thing in it. So I thought I would draw a Grem. Wham. What a funny little fella. Is there a reason when I looked for a Grem on the internet, I see one that's a Grem on its stomach with its belly in the air and it says, "I'm pregnant"? Is there a reason that I went on the internet and I see an image of Grem on his tummy, with his tummy in the air, and it just says on a blank squares, it says, I'm pregnant? Is that like, is that like a Gigi reference to something specific? Is "I'm pregnant" a specific Gigi reference? No comment. I love Auto Fister though. I love their ship. I love all the clips I see of Auto Fister together. I don't have to watch either of the two of them to be a big fan, so of the ship, so you know? Oh, it's like right next to his body. What if I do like... What if I do like... What if I do like... Why is that so not what I wanted? Like that. You don't like auto fisting? What's wrong with fisting? Have you ever read an Omegaverse fanfiction with fisting in it? Because I have. It shocked me deeply, I will say that. I cannot confirm or deny. That means Finale has read a Omegaverse fanfiction with fisting in it. Saying I cannot confirm or deny means you have. Don't lie. Own it. You can't just drop that while I make it coming. It's like... So, I read a lot of Omegaverse fanfiction, right? I'm a huge fan of Omegaverse. And the thing about Omegaverse is that, like, a huge part of Omegaverse, like, fanfictions is, like, nodding. And, like... There's, like, you know, I read almost everything I read is Yuri, right? And so, like... You know, obviously, some people don't adapt it into, like, the G with the exclamation point P sort of way with the Yuri, so instead what they do is fisting, and then you're like, So instead they do it as, like, fisting, so it's like, oh, it's like they have to experience, like, it's like the stretching of it all, you know, and you're like, ooh, interesting. Isn't that cool? That sounds like it hurt? Yeah, probably. Silently nuts. You crack me up with it. It's like, you know. Is it below? It's below. Is it below or is it of the... is it... Ha ha ha. Yeah, that sounds super cool. So it's like at his mouth. Is it at his mouth? That's where the white is? It's like at his mouth? It's like at his mouth. It's like at his mouth. Okay, it's like at his mouth. Okay, I'm gonna fix the mouth. That needs him to be the other way, actually, I think. That? The silence? There's no silence. What are you talking about? I hear many noises. In fact, there's a beautiful orchestration behind me. And then I'm gonna do, I'm trying to think of, like... Oh! Okay, yes. Okay, yes, yes, yes. I know the final thing I want to do. this. Okay. It's the lilies for the Yuri, you know? Gotta have your lilies for the Yuri. Great. And then I gotta do the signature. Yuri peak? Yes, Yuri is peak. Knowing is half the battle. Well, I mean, you know, in the Omegaverse fix where they do the fisting instead of with the G exclamation mark P. Normally, that is what makes it nodding. Is that it has to go, the fist goes in and then it does and then it nods. Thank you for the clarification. You know, just had to make it clear what I read on. If you're seeing this, I'm sorry. You know, he does watch most of our streams. So... He's the one who hired us. He knows who we're like. I remember... I remember, like, when I, like, within, like, the first couple of months of being in Stillivers, right? We were, like, in the Discord server. And I remember, I found... I just dropped my pencil, sorry. I remember, I sent into the, our Discord, like our internal Discord server. I sent into the internal Discord server and I pinged everyone and I said, you need to take this quiz now. And it was like a 42 question, what Omegaverse, are you? Like, it was like, are you an alpha, omega, or a beta quiz? And I made like, I was like at everyone take this quiz now. And, people did take it, and I was like, I don't think Senpai ever took it. I asked him to take it, and he said no. And I was like, why? And he was like, I'm not participating with this furry stuff. And I was like, it's not about being a furry. You don't have to be a furry to take an Omegaverse quiz. It's important. It's fun information. Cause like, so like, we also took like, yeah, cause like, cause like, well, sometimes all of us will like send into the chat like, sometimes all of us will like send in like different like, personality quizzes, you know, like the ones that you guys see on like Twitter and stuff. Like sometimes we'll send that in and, you know, like, you'll like think that you'll get like, you'll get like the results and we'll all share them, and like sometimes Senpai will actually take them, but then like but for some reason when I send in what Omegaverse are you, he won't take the quiz, and I'm like, but why though? What's wrong with the Omegaverse, huh? Why won't my boss take an Omegaverse quiz, huh? Yeah, nothing's wrong. He's wrong. Maybe he took it and didn't like his results. I was like, Senpai, why? He was like, I don't want to be part of this. It's like, okay. It's just fun in games. Until you get Omega and then you're like... I've fortunately never got an Omega. I don't think there's anything wrong with being an Omega though. I have a lot of friends who are Omegas. Pretty sure the last time I took it, it was carrying beta was what I got. Even though I would love to say that I'm an alpha. The result that I got the last time I took it was carrying beta. But I don't mind being a beta. It means I get to stay out of the alpha omega dynamic. I always forget which is which. I mean, depends on like whether you read ones that have beta versus alpha and omega. Because some of those things don't do that, you know. The what do you call I was talking with Dreamy about this recently, but like, so Dreamy and I met because I was talking about alpha and omega stuff, and she was like, oh my god, I love Omegaverse. And I was like, oh my god, you like Omegaverse? Me too. That's how like Dreamy and I started talking, was because I was talking about it in like a chat, and she was like, oh my god, I too like Omegaverse. So it does help you make connections, I guess. The Omegaverse can help anyone. Yeah, Dream is an alpha. Dreamy is an alpha. Dreamy loves Omegaverse. Why does this specific Crybaby signature that I'm doing right now, why does this Weepy that I'm drawing right now look like he's seen things? Why does he look wrong? I'm following this guide on how to draw my own signature. Why does he look like that? He looks really like confused. What is it about how I've drawn him that makes him look like that? What am I not doing correctly? I think maybe his eyes are too far apart. I think maybe his eyes need to be closer together. Like that. Have you heard what he's just heard? Yeah, I said the things that he just heard. I said glorious, amazing things. Have you ever looked at how you hold a pencil and thought to yourself, why do I do that like that? Because every time I do one of these streams, I think that. I'm like, why do I do that? Why does it look like that? I'm just gonna go like this. There we go. I cheated a little bit, but it's okay. All the time, yeah. Every time I do an art stream, I'm always like, why do I hold a pencil like that? Not that I think I do it in any particularly weird way, but like, I look at my hand and I'm like, why does it look like that? Little gem. And then I do... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do like a... that, then... There's the finale one. Yippee! I like how I drew your little crybaby with the little artist hat. Very fun. Let's see the next one. The next one is Funner. I do not know if Funner is here, but if you are here, Funner, then you should tell me what you want. If not, I will draw something. I don't know what I'll draw, but I'll draw something. Wahoo! Wahoo! When? Number 3, please? Okay. Number 3. A wimbo it. Why did I lock it? A wimbo it. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. A wimbo it. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Do you have anything specific you want me to draw on your thing, Funner? You know, something I have to learn recently was, like, that you can, like, copy and paste types of fonts. A crybaby sheep with a party hat. Okay! Yippee! I didn't know that you could, like, copy and paste different fonts into Twitter. Because I, like, recently did that for something, and I was like, I didn't know that people did that. Like, when I saw people have pretty fonts, I always thought it was, like, a special coding thing they did. I didn't know it was, like, a copy and paste it, and it just does that. Wow, that water tastes so good. I don't know what it is. Today I've been like, wow, this water tastes really particularly good. Oh. Yes! Sorry. Okay, anyway, sorry. I was excited. This is my favorite song from Diamond and Pearl. I love the Lake Verity theme. It's so good. It's like a really freaking pogger song. I love it so much. I like don't know how they made this song, but it came on and I was like, oh my god. Like the first time I heard it when I played Diamond and Pearl was like insane because it was the first DS game I ever owned, and I opened it and then I walked into the lake and then I heard this come out and I was like, holy crap. Like I remember thinking to myself, like, I didn't know that music could sound like this, you know? Like on the DS. I was like, that's crazy good. I love this song. It's very good. I think the soundtrack for Diamond and Pearl is probably one of my favorite soundtracks in like the entire like archive of Pokemon games. I also really like the soundtrack for the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. I think that one's really good. Okay, yes. We do him. I really like Pokemon. I want to be able to play at some point Scarlet and Violet, but we'll have to see. I also want to play this upcoming week. I want to play the Oblivion Remastered. I asked somebody if I could get it and play it. So we're gonna play Oblivion Remastered next week. The Coffee of Andy and Lele. What? Thank you, Zano. We're gonna be playing that. We're gonna be playing Lele Part 2. And we're going to be playing, I would like to play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet starting in May, potentially, but I'll have to see if I can fit it into the stream schedule. But we for sure gonna do an art stream where I draw the Crybaby. That's for sure gonna happen. Yeah, I want to finish playing the current chapters of Coffin of Annie and Lele, and I want to play Oblivion Remastered because the thing is, like, the thing about Oblivion Remastered is that, so I never got to play Oblivion growing up. My first game in Elder Scrolls was Skyrim. And I played that on stream a couple of times, but I've played it before, like several times. I think I have about 320 hours or so in the game. Like in my Switch version of the game, not on the PC version that I play on stream, but I figured, like, now that the remastered Oblivion came out, it's probably the best time to start playing it, you know? So we'll try playing that next week. And then I bought, I don't know, maybe 1 week in the future. I don't know if we'll play it next week. I was looking through my library of games. Sorry, I should be drawing while I talk. Use your brain and do 2 things at the same time, Toka. Yes, Toka. But I was like, so I was like looking through the games that I have on my Steam library that I haven't played yet. I want to know also, guys, is it library or is it library? But like, I was looking through the games that I had. Hi, Web, welcome! And I realized I also haven't played, so I also have this popular game called Needy Streamer Overdose that I've never played. But I own it. And I have, I say library, but I know what's wrong. Ooh. And I also have, couple of old RPG Maker games. The thing about RPG Maker games too is I really like playing them. Like, what is it called? I was considering starting to play like once a week a like RPG Maker game that I know I can finish in like one stream that's like very the game, you think that is Needy Streamer actually that scary? I thought it was like a pretty mild game with just dark themes. Sort of like Andy and Lele. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think it got as bad as Andy and Lele. And then because there's like I watch a lot of people who do like a lot of very niche RPG maker games that are like horror ones. And I considered maybe like starting to do a thing where like once a week I play like a very niche RPG Maker horror game sort of thing, you know? I don't know. I mean, I like playing Fear and Hunger, so I think like I think my opinion on what makes a specific game is scary or dark and stuff is like a bit skewed. Because I don't think that Fear and Hunger is at all scary or anything like that. But some people would say it's a very scary game or very dark. You know, like it's on like where what disturbing and stuff, you know? Oh, sorry. I had to plug my phone in, it was dying. You have to understand, I used to read like MLP gore fanfiction, and you might think that means nothing. You might think, oh my god, it's MLP. It can't be that bad. Oh! Like, I used to read a lot of MLP gore fanfiction, and that stuff is not for the faint of heart, I'll tell you that. There is so much, like, bug stuff. Like, maggots. Like, there was one fanfiction, I can't remember the name of it, but I actually felt sick when I read it. I was in, like, middle school reading this fanfiction, where it was, like, MLP fanfiction, where there was a scene of, like, one of the, younger ponies? Well, yeah. Where it was, like, they made the pony, like, swallow these, like, eggs, and then the eggs went into their stomach, and then the eggs hatched in their stomach, and then these flesh-eating bugs came out of the eggs and started eating the pony from the inside out, and they like went into really, really graphic detail of like the bugs eating them and the way it felt to be eaten out from the inside. And then like there's like a scene where like you can see the bug tear through the stomach, and then like they start coming out of the stomach and escaping. You know? Why did I read that as a child? Where I didn't know that that was like... I used to read, I think it was called like Equestria something. It was like this website that I used to read MLP fanfiction on. And I just thought that it was gonna be like a slightly scary one. Because they didn't like really make it seem like it was that scary when I started reading it, you know? Yeah, femfiction! Like, I thought that it was just gonna be like a slightly scary thing, because the description of the fanfic wasn't that bad. You know? But then I was like, I started reading it, and then it got like deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and at a certain point you're like, you're kind of locked into it, you know? You're like, well, I already started reading, so I'm not gonna start reading it now. It's like, you know when you watch like a car crash and you can't look away? It was like that kind of thing where it's like, I was reading it thinking it was just gonna be a slightly scary fanfiction, and then I got like really intense. And you're like, oh. But I did read a lot of dark MLP stuff too when I was a kid. Like, I used to like, I sent it to Yui last night because she asked me which one was the one I was talking about. I used to read this Tumblr MLP art comic thing called Ask Researcher Twilight. I used to love Ask Researcher Twilight, which is kind of dark. Zano! Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Do you ever have to read Background Pony by Short Skits and Explosions? One slur's homage to the one slur, the one slur. Background Pony? Background Pony. Is this the one where it's like... reject... Yes! I actually did! I read this fanfiction when I was a kid. I read Background Pony. I actually... Wait, this isn't just one I read. I have a quote from this in my quote book. I don't remember which one it was, but I have like a quote from this in my quote book. I used to love this one. The Quizzes of a Loner Alpha. Yeah, there's a lot of existential horror, dark horror, a bunch of dark MLP stuff. I mean, Ask Researcher Twilight is like really, really dark. Like, where is it? Ask Research Twilight. Oh, when was the last one that this post made? It was so dark and stuff. It was so good to you. It was just like, and the art style is just like, oh, it's so good, the art style. It was sort of like also similar to the there's like I don't know if you like guys like remember like the old like dark pinky, you know, like the whole like depressed Pinkie Pie sort of thing. Where it's like she's like really dark and not happy no more, like, and the Smile FM and stuff. Yeah, Pinkamena Diane Pie. Have I ever streamed past 1 AM? No, how could you? I have streamed before past 1 AM. Not normally when I'm sober. But like, I have. Circle. You don't look at the time, it doesn't count. That's so true. You have streamed unsober? What do you mean? Yeah, I have streamed unsober a lot of the time. Not all the time. A lot of the time. No, I don't want to color that in. I think it's cuter without. Little confetti. There we go. Look how cute! Happy. Bowling? I like bowling. I've been bowling before, but I'm not specifically like really good at it comparatively to like other people who I know are really good at bowling. I was never really great at bowling, but I enjoyed it a lot. Every time I've gone, I've enjoyed it. I really like, I don't know what it is, but I really like the way that the balls feel. Like the smooth marble-ish coating. I really like that. And I like how it feels to walk in bowling shoes, even though I think they're filthy and I don't like them. But like the way that they feel on the bowling ball like floor for the place, I really enjoy that. What? Like, how do I give off what I want from this? Ooh, little twinkles. Trying to see what this is, Hunter. What is this thing? What's that thing you have on your icon? Who is that? Mentally sensitive guy? No, I don't. But I do like. I have watched the newest like MLP movie. I have watched that one. Let me find your profile. Where are you? Funner. Funner, where are you? Funner. Where's your icon? I'm gonna find your icon. What's your icon? The one you have? What's that thing? The little guy with the horns. Looks kind of like a bunny with horns. We'll do a little guy. And just a little rabbit chilling. He's just chilling. Comfy. Like a comfy. Arknights. Little bunnies. Arknight bunny. Bunny Arknight. Arknight Siege Rabbit Mascot Plush. And this one has this. This like habit on it with like white here and two dark ones here. Like that. I think this is the one Funner likes. That one. I think. This one, yes. This habit one. Arknights. Does it have anything else that's in it? Arknights. Icon. What happens in Arknights? Does it got a symbol in it or something? Who's this girl with the habit on? Oof, not relish. None. Spectre. Spectre. Icon. Icon Arc Knights. She an octopus? An abyssal hunter. Oh, I see. This isn't like, she doesn't have like a school icon or anything like in, unfortunate. She doesn't like, in, what's the game called that I like the characters of but I don't play? The one with Azusa. In Blue Archive, they all have like these school icons and stuff. Why is my thing so frozen? Okay, wait, we're back. A shark nun. Okay, I can do a shark. Shark time. Me just starts drawing a fish. Actually, fish kind of iconic. Fish. Is it? I did not know that. Is that real? Mouth. There you go. That left you with irreparable ear damage. She does play it rather loud, doesn't she? It's very funny. I need to start just drawing the line and then drawing the ear after. Ooh. There we go. That's for funner. Fish maxing finale 2025. We love fish maxing. The fish are maxing. Fish, 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 fish. Okay, the next person is 350. Monsieur 350. Monsieur. I had to give up my only soundboard sound for it. Oh my god, it's so loud. Could you hear that? Or did I just do that to myself? That like killed me a little bit. Did you hear that? Or did I only could only I hear that? Wow, I did that to myself on purpose, huh? I guess I did that to myself, huh? Oh, sadly? Okay, here. Now when you say sadly, it makes me want to make sure you can hear it. I don't know if you're ready for this. It's so loud on my soundboard. Okay, I hope that you can hear this and I'm not hurting myself for no reason. What? Why can't you hear that? Why do you not get to hear that? That doesn't make any sense to me. How can you barely hear it? What the heck? Do I have to be in a call for this to work? Wait. What if I'm in a call? What if I'm in a call? Okay, what if I'm in this Discord call? Oh, I know if you guys heard it. You know how you're hearing it? You're hearing it literally through my earbud. You can hear it through my earphones. That's how loud it is. Wait. I'm gonna play it through my desktop audio. You ready? Fish, 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 fish. Oh, it's not that loud? Okay, let me fix it. It's not that loud. I'll fix it. Okay, here. Let me fix it. Okay, I turned on my desktop audio so you could hear that. Okay, let me go back to my desktop audio. Let's see if I can add a filter for gain filter. Gain filter. I don't live with my parents. Here's my here. Maybe this will help you. Is this gonna be loud enough for you? Louder? You want it even louder? Okay, I can make it even louder. Thanks for being a member for 3 months, people. Here, let's make it even louder. Filters. Maybe this will help you. Okay, are you ready? Protect yourself. That's more like it. You guys are so funny. That's gonna leave a mark. Yeah, it feels like it in my ears. You guys are so funny. Okay, let me turn that off. No more desktop audio. Icky. Hate that. Okay, let me go put on the freaking what matters here, which is Pokemon OST. Now that I've done that to my ears, this Pokemon OST sounds so soft. Now that I've done that to myself, this OST sounds really soft. I'm like, wow, was I listening to this on a whisper? Well, 350 before you leave, tell me what you would like on your Cheki. Well, actually, what's most important is you have to tell me which one of these you want. Do you want this one? Or this one? Or this one? There's 1, 2, and 3. Is there a specific one of me you want to be with the Cheki on? Number 1? Okay. Is there anything you'd like on the Cheki specifically before you go to bed? Would you like a specific Crybaby or art or character or a cat or a dog or a bird or a Crybaby drinking a monster? No, I can do that. That is completely good. I can do that. Then we gotta hit this Crybaby specifically. This one has to have eye bags. He has to look really tired. This one's literally like the sitting, the sitting cat meme, but with a monster in its hands. I like it, but this is what it looks like? Yeah, that's how I feel every day. That's me in the morning, is doing that. Is drinking my energy drink with the eye bags and being tired. Honestly, sometimes I think about it and I regret when I was like allowed to help pick out what toggles I wanted. Like, you know, I got this, which I enjoy. I like this a lot. I think it's very funny looking. You know, I like my wah face. But I deeply regret not asking to have an eye bag toggle, like a dark circles toggle. Sometimes I should have asked for a dark circles toggle. If I ever get a 2.0, I'm gonna ask for a dark under eye bag toggle. Wouldn't that be so funny? If I ever get a 2.0 outfit stuff, I'm gonna ask for a dark circles eye bag toggle. And Lucy's gonna be like, why? Are you sure? And I'll be like, yes, Lucy, I would really appreciate a dark circles eye bag toggle. Oh, I know what would be funny for you if I do a... This is a sleep beep in the bed. A nice little sleep beep sleeping. Beeping away. I remember when Rena asked me to design her sleep beep, and then she was like breaking up stuff, and I was like, I've never freaking drawn an owl before, but okay, I'll do my best. She was like, I want this, because she originally designed like the first draft of it and was like, can you help me draw this mascot? And I was like, yes, queen. I was looking at it and I was like, how do I simplify this? But now it's like very easy to draw. Because I think that so for her first draft of it, it was just very intricate, you know? Yeah, I love the sleepy design. Where is Grub? Why did I like looking for Perry and I wrote in Perry Wamba Winkleton instead of Perry Winkleton? Where's Mr. Grubby? Have a good night, Web. Where is Grub's character sheet? I literally drew Grub's character sheet. But where did I put it? I don't know. Where is her thing? There it is. Okay. Here's the boy. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. Here it is. Baby. Grub with the biggest freaking space helmet in the freaking world. Wait, if I put on a different layer, I can resize it. It's like that, and then the last one should be like a... So see, there's like there's the Crybaby sheep jumping over like the sheep, like counting sheep. Then there's like the Perry ship flying into the sun from Perry's debut, and then there's Broth. And then there's Broth. And then the Sleepy is dreaming all of it. Broth. Nummy Broth. Waff. 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 There you go. Your signature is tired too. Okay, who is the next one? Let's see. Oh, why am I still in this channel? I can leave this live channel. That's so funny. That was in there the whole time. Let's see. The next person is Fumbles. I think, right? Isn't it Fumbles? I'm reading the wrong one. And the next one is not. This still is Fumbles. Yes, I'm reading the right things. That is Fumbles. Fumbles, are you here? Do you know what you want me to draw? Fumbles. With some rats and a snail? Okay, number 2 with some rats and a snail. Number 2 with rats and a snail. One second. Let me get this. Snail. Okay. I was bringing up a bigger picture of your little rat icon. He's like eating cheese. Rats and the boots and the cats and the boots and the cats. I liked it more when it was round. like a little bigger bite. Like around here, that the feet can be up. You know, like little feet. Have a little Lemmy glasses on. Where's Lemmy's Snailbert tutorial? Let me liken. Where's her little Snailbert tutorial? I'm not that advanced in my head. I'm not that smart. My parents have been telling me that for years, that I'm not smart. Something, 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 something. I'm not that smart. It's a song from 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, which is a musical. Every time I see a picture of Lemmy without her glasses on, it feels so cursed. Who is that? That's not my snail. Mine has glasses. Mine is blind. See, sometimes Snailbert has like a chin, and sometimes that guy doesn't have a chin, and he looks more just like a blob. Is Snailbert supposed to have blob, or is he supposed to be head, or is he supposed to not? Closer to blob? Okay. That. Why did I make him? Why did I do that? Why would I do that? That was crazy. Sorry. Albert. Wow, I'm like realizing how grandma-like I am because I keep holding my iPad like really close to my face. Like, I keep holding it like here, which thankfully I still track when I do that. But like, this is like just like a hand's length away from my head. Like, I'm holding it so close to my eyes. I don't need my iPad to be that close to me to draw. I don't know why I keep holding it to me like I'm trying to read like really up close a newspaper or something. I have like 20/20 vision. I don't know why I keep holding my iPad close to me as if it's gonna help me draw. Yeah, I have really good eyesight. Thumb is inside. Why am I drawing a hand like that? What? Just 3. Thumb up, side. Ugh, I can't do this. I need a reference. I can't do this alone. Actually. There it is. That's what I wanted. That's the reference I needed. Actually. And then I'll do little sprouts coming up over here. And why do I keep drawing them like they should not be coming inside of... It doesn't matter. I'll draw mushrooms. Then like One more sleeping snail bird here. With the drooping leaf. Whoa, what music is gonna play? Oh, that's actually a pretty good one. There we go. Yippee! That's for fumbles. Okay, let's see. What's the next one? After fumbles is Dawn? Bonnigan. Dawn. Are you here, Dawn? I remember this, like, amazing. This BGM is so good. Da don. Dun 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 dun. I've never watched that anime actually. I've like, what you call? I haven't watched like an anime in like a while actually. I should probably do something like watch like one of the new Idol animes or something. I was thinking about Selection Project last night after the call-ins. Ah, my nose. It's not like bad today. It's just like it was kind of mediocre like last night, and so I was sneezing a lot. So my nose hurts now. I was like super busy and not busy at the same time today, and I was like, but I took a nap for the first time in like a while, and I was like, ooh. Well, if Dawn isn't here, is hidden in here, just so I don't have to make anyone who lives in EDT wait longer if they're here. Is hidden in here? Do you want to give me? Do you want to give me your one of which one of these you'd like? I'll draw Dawn's last then. Is there a preference you have on which one of the picture ones you want? There's this one. There's 1, 2, and 3. Is there a specific one you like the most? 3? Okay. And then, is there anything specific you want drawn, or should I just draw whatever? Is there something you'd like particularly? Is there any like item or icon or art of something or XYZ? Yeah, I can do a Crybaby Wotainga. Wota. Wait, let me actually grab a reference of the Wota pose I want to do. Wotage. I go right here. Okay. You guys look so cute doing the little wotage like this. Draw the arm actually lower. But this was more like here. And the art is here. Before someone goes, the anatomy is off on this Crybaby. Be quiet. It's an imaginary... This design is an imaginary thing. Anatomy doesn't matter. The Crybaby anatomy will look however I want it to look at any given time. That is pretty good, honestly. I'm gonna be so honest, for like a doodle, like come on now. Like for a doodle, come on now. That's pretty good. I'm not to pat myself on the back, but that's pretty good. If I'm being honest. Wait, thank you, Vidali. Yeah, I'll put him like a little bit where it's like a little lighter so you can see it better. I didn't drop my iPad, no one saw that. Where's my... I want to get another reference for the next thing. That's true, there is nothing to see. This thing. That's what I wanted. There it is. There it is. Okay. There it is. This is what I wanted. And the little wings have a arch. It's the Phoebe mascot. Little bee. Maybe like an idol-y thing, like a... Oh. Little border for it. Fit like the sort of idol cute idol theme. Oh, thick. Mabushi! 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 Dazzling! Radiant! Hi, Master! Mabushi! Radiant! Dazzling! Then, ooh, then maybe in the corner. There we go. Wow, could I draw that better, please? Thank you, Toka. There we go. Man. That. Why is it so big? There we go. Yippee! There's hidden in. What does it do with like you're like hidden in? No, hidden in. There we go. Okay, come on, spell check. There we go. Yippee! Smile, smile! 'Cause the sun's about to come out, out! Oh, without a doubt. And since Dawn isn't here, we'll do his one as one. What does Dawn's profile have? Any clues of what I should be drawing? Copium. Copium. Oh, it has a Wigglytuff. Okay. Pokemon. Okay. Copium. A Crybaby with Copium. Oh my god, let me look up the emote. Copium emote. Copium emote. I really want to draw a Crybaby with Copium. Okay. The mask. Copium. coping is so real in this image. Crybabies, do you ever cope? You ever have to do this image in your real life? Does this image ever feel relatable to you? About every day. You guys are so funny. Copium crybabies. Copium crybaby. Got that little hoof on that cope pipe deep. I'm on my fit. Yeah, cope some days. I'm more of a seether. Crazy. That's so crazy. Got that cope. Crybaby cope. And then let's get the crybaby. Let's see. Dawn has like a freaking what they call wiggly tuff. I guess I could draw a wiggly tuff. I'm using context clues right now. I'm becoming a detective and using context clues right now to decide what I'm drawing on this. From the images on this Discord profile, it looks like Dawn is kind of a memer, so I guess I should kind of draw like kind of memey. You know? Kind of memey. So I'm gonna draw this in a very memey way and hope that that like brings some joy or something. Oh yeah. Can you wait, do you want to guess who it is? Actually, since you heard that Discord, do you want to hear, can you guess who that was? Guess right now. Can you guess who just messaged me? No. Guess again. Yui? Yeah, you're right. It was Yui. It was literally Yui. She said, "I love you, thank you," because I sent her the little emote gif of the her birthday gif of the custard using the light sticks. And then she just messaged me, "Thank you, I love you." But it was Yui. Normally if I get a notification during stream, it's either Senbei or Yui. It's either Senbei reminding me that there's something wrong with my technology, or he's like asking me if my stream is frozen during those times when my stream would just freeze, or it's Yui. This is so cursed with the way I'm drawing it right now. That is so cursed. That is so creepy. I don't like that. That's making me uncomfortable. I need to get rid of that. That's making me uncomfortable. I'm not giving that to someone on my Cheki. That is uncomfortable. That was kind of getting cursed. I don't know how I feel about that. I was getting a little comfortable with the art I was drawing. I don't know about that. Nah, I don't know about that. No, that's not what I'm drawing. Nope, that's not what I'm drawing. Drawing a Pokeball. That was creepy. I'm not doing that. Pokeball time. That was kind of creeping me out. I don't know why I thought that would be funny. I thought I was being a memer, and then I felt not like that. and then I felt not like that. I was like looking at myself drawing that cursed freaking Wigglytuff, and I was like, that's kind of crazy. Should I draw my favorite Pokemon? I'm gonna draw my favorite Pokemon. I need the drawing guide if I'm gonna do that, because it has to be drawn with the symmetry tool. I'm gonna draw my favorite Pokemon right now. I'm gonna draw an Esper. Because Esper looks best when you draw them with the symmetry tool looking dead. Eyes are too far apart. Needs to be closer. This thing comes up to you and looks at you. What do you do? Stares at you with its gigantic eyes. Oh wait, what's staring? Ji. Like the staring sound in Japanese. Ji. Stare, stare, stare. Ji. Funny little creature. Pet it and stare back. I love Esper, it's so funny looking. Give. I feel like it needs like one more thing. Does Dawn have any other colors in the Discord? In the little name tag? What is the Perry? Oh no. Okay. Maybe like a bow. Ooh. These things are like the Mimi like wiggler ones, right? That's kind of meme looking, right? That's kind of like meme looking. All of these are like memes mostly. It's like it's like a Mimi Perry one, a Mimi Nikun, a Esper glaring at you, a Pokeball, and a Copium, like, Crybaby. These are all memes. It's okay, people like memes, right? People like memes. What is a glurspic? I don't even know what this is. I just know that I see a lot of these things. What song is this? Oh, this is the bike song. Why is my network interrupted? Network, 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 network. Please, 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 network. 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 1 second. Let me open the air server again. There we go. Okay. Okay, now I sign my name. Eyes, mouth. The hardest part of drawing my signature is just doing this, like, line. Because I'm very particular about how I want it to look when I draw it. There we go. There we go. There! Yippee! We've done all of them! So we have Enclaver. We have Finale. We have Funner. We have 350. We have Fumbles. We have Hidden. And we have Dawn! Yippee! Nice. Can you believe it took us only 3 hours and 39 minutes to get through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is 3 divided by 7? How long did it take me to do most? Well, I guess technically 7 divided by 2 because... So that's like... basically like 3.5 per hour because I talked for like the first hour. So that doesn't count. That doesn't count because I didn't do nothing, right? Like... It was basically like, what, yeah, like 3.5 per hour that I did. That's pretty good, I think, anyway. But I hope all of you guys will like it. After this, I will make sure that somebody gets these, and I will also write all of you your little thank you notes individually, but those ones will be private so you guys can have them yourselves. I will also be doing some other Donuts on stuff next week. I hope that those of you guys who I was able to actually. I'm gonna get rid of this first. Before I keep talking, wait a second. I wanna get rid of my. Because I want to be able to. There we go. So I want to be able to move my model to the middle of the screen. There, and then like. And then where is it? Actually, why did I move myself? Let's move me here. And then get the main chat, make it here. And then get the long chat. And get it here. There we go. That works better. But, okay. So, the... Brain! Neurons! Okay. And so, next week, we have a bunch of fun stuff coming up. Neurons activate! But we will be doing a bunch of stuff next week, and, I will, make sure we get those things sent out to you. We'll do the watch-along of the Lighthouse next week, Thursday. So I hope you'll enjoy that. We're watching the Lighthouse! I've never watched it because I heard it gets a little, dark and scary. But well, it's fine. We'll do it together, right? If we do it together, it won't be as scary, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll be scared together. It'll be okay. We'll watch it together. We'll be scared together. No, I'm a coward. Yeah, I'm a coward too. Ooh. But we'll have fun watching The Lighthouse together next week, Thursday. I will be drawing some of the Crybaby model next week. Actually, I want to know. I'll do a poll for you guys, but I wanted to know. I'll do a poll for it, like on my members tab. But I was thinking for the Crybaby model, if you guys wanted it to be like the way that it normally is, where it's like on all fours looking at you, or if you want it to be a little bit tilted to the side so you see more of the body, or if you prefer it's like sitting, like it's like you know, like sitting on itself. You know, like that cat meme where it's like sitting upwards like a human. Like, I'll do a poll on it, but I want to know what you guys want for how the model sort of holds itself. But we'll do a poll on that for how you guys want the Crybaby model to look, and then I will finish drawing the model with you guys on stream, and then we will get it rigged, and that will be fun. I know. Maybe what I can do is I can draw like a draft of just like the general pose that I mean for the 3 options, and then you guys can sort of pick based on that, you know? And then, I will also do the Bulldog stream either next week or this, or the week after, depending on when I clean my desk. Ha! So next week, I don't know. Maybe I'll clean my desk this week. Who knows? Who knows when that will happen? Azatsu stream where you clean my where I clean my desk, but then you'll hear me. Plus, it'll be like I'll be like farther away, then I'll be close, and I'll be farther away. The sound quality will be horrible. You know that I hold my mic is like literally like maybe a finger, even like less than a finger away from my mic when I stream. That's why most of the time like streamers don't really like get far away from their mic, is because the mic is like normally pretty close to your face when you stream for the audio quality to be good. Because if I get farther away, the farther away I get, the worse the mic sounds, don't you think? Like, this is if I'm... Right now, I'm like leaning entirely back, like the farthest I can be leaning back in my chair. Like, the sound quality just sounds different. If I'm like here, it's more like quieter and echoey than if I'm close where I normally am when I talk to you on stream, which is like right around here. You know? Like, the mic is actually very close to my face. It's to the side of my mouth, but it's to the side, but like it's close. But we'll do that. And then I can't say anything, but I would just say that you should look forward to something very soon. It's not my thing to bring up, but I would just say you should look forward to something soon. Not my thing to bring up, but... So I won't say what it is, but you should be excited about something. That's what I'll say. But, we will find someone to raid. Let me find someone. Let me look. Who's streaming right now? Oh, is Pam still streaming? I wanted to see that, actually. Is Pam still streaming? YouTube. Because ideally, I would raid Pam if she was still streaming. Is Dreamy streaming? Me is looking. Wait. Oh my god. Sorry, I got excited. I just noticed our current subscriber count. I just am so excited for the day I've hit 555, and I've been keeping an eye on it just in case so that I can screenshot it when we hit 555 because I want a screenshot. So I've been keeping my eye on it. I want to take a screenshot specifically when it hits 555. So I've been stalking my subscriber count so I can have a screenshot of it when it hits 555. If I hit it when I'm asleep and then it surpasses that, I'm gonna be sad. I've genuinely considered that if I hit a little bit farther than it, then I'm gonna ask my genmates to unsubscribe to me so that I can lower the count and then take the picture and then go back. I will literally ask people to unsubscribe from me so that I can take the picture if I press it. I'll be like, can you please? I'll be like, okay, all of you have to... You and you, please unsubscribe from me so I can take a picture. Okay, thank you so much. I just like the number 5, and then when it hits 5555, when it hits 4 5s on my subscriber name tag, it's gonna look like 5.55, so it'll look like it's 3 when it's not even 3! It'll be perfect! Sorry. I'll be a normal person. I'm super normal. I am so normal. Thank you, Mino. What the heck? But okay. We're gonna go into Dreamy Etude, who's doing the Hot Ones challenge. If you weren't there for her debut of her new outfit yesterday, she is so cute. I love Dreamy. She's super fun. One day we're gonna play Roblox together or something, but... Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I did all of these Cheki signings today. I won't be streaming tomorrow or on Monday, but I will be having shorts that come out on both of those days, so don't worry, there'll still be content for both of those days anyway. And the schedule will probably go out either late Monday or early Tuesday, but thank you so much for hanging out with me today. The raid message for Dreamy will be Crybabies, Stampede. Stampede, stampede, stampede. I can spell, I can spell, I can spell. I can't spell actually, I cannot spell because I spelled sheep wrong. That's not real. Drop. Wait. Like this. Wait. There's the raid message. We're gonna go into Dreamy, but thank you so much for everything. Have a good night, okay? Wait, actually, I should say stuff. I'm a good employee. I'm a good employee. Buy my merch, I guess. You don't have to, but I'm a good employee. There's merch for my birthday. My birthday just happened. Check out the Brunch Bunch musical. I guess you could buy it if you want to. You could also get gamer subs, I guess. Me when I try to remember what I'm supposed to say at the end of stream. Oh, you should, if I don't actually know if it's done. You should, if you can, I don't remember if it's still for sale. You could buy Sabrina's merch. My cover is out. Kyo no Nami. So is Don't You Forget About Me. I am here. I stream. Yep, that's called shilling myself, which I never do as well as shilling others. Whoop. Oopsie daisy. I guess I stream or something. Anyway, I'll see you all on Tuesday. But I hope you will enjoy the shorts that I have for you the next 2 days, okay? Thank you so much for spending time with me tonight! Thank you, thank you, thank you! 3, 2, 1! Woo!